Have you ever wondered how can you be more diversified without being in the stock market? We all want to make money. Apparently, we all want to do good in life. But how is it that we invest in stocks and in real estate and it's the same old, same old? It has to be an industry out there that allows us to make money just like the stock market. And maybe for less volatility and less risk. Well, my profiteers, it is something out there. Wine. Now we got this from Mykonos, Greece. This is 11 years old. And think about it, right? It's just wine. When it comes to stocks, what stock have you held for 11 years? It doesn't work like that. You buy the stock, you sell it, it's down, you sell it at a lower price, you buy it when it's back higher again. We don't have the same discipline when it comes to holding our wine like we do with holding our stocks. But if we diversify and buy wine or get into the wine industry, this is a way that we could be diversified, spread out our assets, not have to worry about the wine market going up or down. Let's talk about it. Well, my profiteers, we'll go to USA Today to look at the pros and the cons of investing in wine, right? First off, lower correlation, if I can speak, compared to the stock market, right? So the live fine wine, is that French? Live fine wine 100, which tracks the prices of 1,000 fine wines from around the world, has a correlation of 0.19%, right? So the more we're correlated with the market, if the market goes up, we go up, goes down, we go down. The less correlated doesn't really matter, right? So 1 to 1 is the highest correlation, right? 0, no correlation at all. So 0.19 has a small amount of correlation. That's a good thing if you compare it to the stock market, right? And 0.12% correlation on the S&P 500. So the world, because the world loves wine more than us, we're Americans. We like beer more than wine, but a very low correlation to the stock market. So from a diversification standpoint, that means if the market's volatile, it's going down, doesn't really mean your wine investment's going down. So that's a pro or reason why wine investing is not a bad thing. Number 2, tangible value as beverage and physical collectibles, right? Collectible, right? Many wine investors display their collection in wine cellars and discuss it with various house guests. Investors can always enjoy drinking high quality wines if it doesn't pan out. With our stock, can't drink our stock. Now we wish we could drink our stock, like Zoom that I bought 2 years ago, that's zooming down still. Man, I wish I could just pour my sorrows in that and just drink. Can't do that. With wine, we can. And because it's tangible, we can put our hands on it. We don't really fret as much if it goes down. Like our house. Housing market goes down. It's a rental property. Rentals are not there. We're not fretting because we know over time it's going to go back up. We think we do. Why is it with stocks? It's not like that. Stock goes down. Well, oh my gosh, I'm going to sell. I got to get out of it today. It's never going to go back up because it's not tangible. We can't see it. But something that we can touch, feel, taste, we keep it for some reason. Psychological. It doesn't same market, right? Whatever though. Also, wine is recession resistant. Recession proof? Shout out to him 500. Wine's low correlation to stocks and other assets means wine prices could provide stability. And as investors, we all like stability and protection during financial market downturns. During COVID, the stock market sell off, we know that was, but the price of wine only declined by 1.4%. Now, I imagine how much wine was being drunk then. We was in the house by ourselves, not knowing what was going to happen. Man, COVID seems like a lifetime ago. What even 5 years ago? But yes, because of the correlation, it does not go down as much. A lot more stable. And as investors, we all like stability, right? Reliability. We like things that we know what's going to happen from a return standpoint. And wine gives us that. On the flip side, difficult to score, right? In addition to the high price of wine itself, wine investors must build and maintain a wine cellar or to pay to have the wine stored in careful, controlled, professional storage facilities. So my wine refrigerator that I have with this and other wines might not cut it for investors, right? It's good for us in our collection when family and friends come over. We crack over something that's aged 11 years ago, or the wine we got in Venice from the Baron. Shout out to the Baron. That was a 29-year-old, which was pretty cool. Not so much when it comes to investors, though. Long hold period. Stock traders can open and close a winning trade, as we know. Those call options with wine, not so much. It's about longevity, the age of the wine. You can smell it in the barrel, right? And also extremely expensive. The cost of building and storing a quality portfolio of wine creates a barrier of entry that some investors do not have. So, we know the pros, we know the cons, and we also know wine over the past 20 years has yielded over 13%, actually beating the market. Last 10 years, wine is up by 10%. The market's up by 13%. So 10 years to the market, 20 years for wine. But now, all investors, doesn't matter what type of money that you have, we can invest in wine. And this is how. Now, my profiteers, not an endorsement. Not an endorsement. But because of blockchain technology that's out there now, we actually can invest in wine where we don't store it, we don't have to hold it, but we own it, right? And we can track it on blockchain, and that is Block Seller. Uncork the future. Allows us to buy wine crystal. Different types of wines. We're able to buy it. We don't have to store it. Whatever restaurant or whatever storage facility is that is there, but with blockchain, we know that it's there. And we can easily buy and sell wine. So for individuals who don't have the capacity to have a huge wine cellar, don't have the money to build one out, but they do want to be diversified, Block Seller is a site to look at. Not a recommendation, but as we scroll through, though, we are able to buy, and it kind of gives us information. And also my profiteers, fractionalization. So because it is on a blockchain, you don't have to buy one whole bottle, right? It might be $1,000 bottle. You say, I'm not paying $1,000 for wine, but we can definitely tokenize it where we buy $5 worth of that $1,000 bottle. So it's a way for us to have small or large skin in the game, but also have the same percentage returns. So again, not an endorsement for Block Seller, but for individuals who want to get into the wine industry, this is a site that you want to look at, taking advantage of the tokenization, taking advantage of blockchain, which is getting bigger and bigger and more widely populated. We can buy something like this, maybe not spend all the money that this costs, but then also enjoy the returns. So my profiteers, what do you guys think? Wine? Are we going to wine away? Or am I just crazy thinking about we should invest in wine? I know one thing, diversification is the key. And the more we have our money spread out in things that are growing historically, nothing but a bad thing. We can all say, when times are good or times are bad, we're going to get us some wine. But comment below. We in wine, not in wine, good idea, bad idea. Also, hit that Patreon link. Join our newsletter as we continue to tell information, if I could talk, give information on YouTube. Also, we have concrete, great information about getting out of debt, financial planning. I am a certified financial planner, and also a couple stocks a month that we think is going to outperform the market. Join the profiteers in our community in our Patreon. But love is love, as always. Let's make some paper profits together, y'all. Peace.
Making no money mistakes, make a payment on your bills and you still late, yeah. Pay for profits to help you seek change, and you just wanna get paid, yeah. Tired of making no money mistakes, make a payment on your bills and you still late, pay for profits to help you seek change, yeah. Cut the show and just listen. You wanna feel empowered by making money decisions. Residual by the hours can get you a better living. Bitch at the check, you know, and it could be different, you know.